Also posted on the bulletin board in the lobby. Okay, I'll have a look at it. So this time I would lose some interest. Yes, that's right. That's why we encourage our clients to select the terms and balances carefully if they invest for the long terms. I understand. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Nathan is going to change some US dollars into Vietnam dong. Can you change this £5 note for me? Would you like to change your foreign currency into Chinese money? Could you change these coins of $1 into Vietnam dong for me, please? I've got lots of change in my pocket. I want to exchange some US dollars for Vietnam dong. Where can I exchange my dollars for pounds? Do you exchange foreign monies? What's the amount you'd like to exchange? What is the exchange rate for the pounds today? We don't deal in coins, sir. We have dealt with that bank for many years. This foreign trading company deals in silk goods. She is learning to manage the banking business. He is a banker with long experience in managing the company. Good afternoon, may I help you? Yes, can I buy some Chinese yuan with American dollars here? I will stay in Shanghai for several weeks. Yes, we are an authorized foreign exchange bank and can change them for you. I want to exchange some US dollars into RMB. I've got $550.89. All right, this is an exchange memo. Please fill in your name and the amount you intend to change. Yes, by the way, what's the rate for US bank notes? Today's rate for cash purchases is 865.99 renminbi yuan for 100 US dollars in notes. I can exchange the notes for you, but we cannot take the coins. Oh, really? Why not? We don't deal in coins, sir. Usually we have very little request for coin exchange, and it is difficult for us to maintain enough coins to what may be needed. Oh yes, I remember that was true in some other countries. So we just exchange the notes and make up any difference in RMB. Do you have your passport with you? Yes, here it is. Well, Mr. Nathan, your $550 are changed into 4,762.95 yuan. Here you are, and also your passport and exchange memo. Thank you. Oh, need I keep the exchange memo? Yes, if you have leftover RMB when you leave China, you may change it into foreign currency by submitting the exchange memo. Thank you for the information. I'll keep it safe. Sorry to have bothered you. Not at all. Goodbye. Goodbye. I must keep some yuan, for I may use them at the airport. You can keep this for pocket money. You must keep the exchange memo, for you might use it later. The child kept 50 cents for spending money. We shall not keep you more than 5 minutes. It's a real problem for cashing US dollars at the airport. It's very difficult to exchange foreign currencies at the airport. It's useful to know the exchange rate every day. It can be helpful keeping some Chinese yuan before leaving. It is wise opening a fixed deposit account here. We'll do as requested. Please fill in the application form as told. The clerk did as the customer asked. The customer did as the clerk suggested. You ought to fill in the exchange memo as the clerk tells you. Would you please tell me where I can change the RBM back into US dollars? Okay, just go to the counter number 16. They'll do this for you. Thank you. You're welcome. How do you do? Can I help you? Yes, I'm leaving for America and still have some RMB with me. Can I change it back into US dollars? Yes, we can convert your unused renminbi back into foreign money for you. How much are you going to change? Well, about 700 yuan. You see, I must keep some yuan for I may use them at the airport before I leave. It's a real problem cashing US dollars when the airport is crowded. So let me convert 650 yuan into US dollars. All right, we'll do as requested. Your exchange memo and passport, please. Here you are. I'll fill this reconversion memo for you. Just a minute, please. Well, here are the US dollars. Please check them. Exactly. This is your passport and it is the reconversion memo. Thank you very much. Oh, will you return the exchange memo to me? Sorry, we must keep it for our file. You see, if you want to convert the leftover RMB back into foreign currencies, first you should present the relevant exchange memo and the bank are to keep it. I see. Sorry to have bothered you so much. Bye. It's all right. Bye. Bill Brown made his first business trip to China. He's making $20,000 a year. These people are just interested in making money. Last year they made a profit of £22 million. The shares earn a handsome annual dividend. Your money is based on the decimal system. We call it decimal currency system. Britain has decimalized her currency. Most foreign currencies are based on decimal currency system. You should write the decimal point clearly. This is my first visit to your country, and I have a little knowledge of Chinese currency, but I've learned your currency is more stable now than ever before. Welcome to China. I'll be glad to explain it to you. You know, we call our currency renminbi. Renmin means people and B means currency or money. So the meaning of renminbi means people's currency, and it is abbreviated to RMB. I understand now. Then what's the unit of the currency? It is yuan. There are 100 fan in a yuan. And we also have 50 fan, 20 fan, 10 fan, 5 fan, 2 fan, and 1 fan, all issued both in notes and in coins. Well, how to say 10 fan note? We call it yao. So 10 fan is 1 yao, 20 fan is 2 yao. And 50 fan is called 5 yao? Yes, you are right. Chinese currency has yuan, yao, and fan, just as US currency has dollar, dim, and cent. It will be easy to understand this way. So your money is also based on the decimal system. How many denominations do you have for yuan? There are 6 denominations. They are 100 yuan, 50 yuan, 10 yuan, 5 yuan, and 2 yuan. All are in notes, and 1 yuan is issued both in notes and coin. I see. The basic unit of RMB is yuan, and the subsidiary units are yao and fan. Right. The symbol for yuan is, for example, RMB 125.35 means 125 yuan, 3 yao, 5 fan. It's really very kind of you in telling me all this so clearly. It will help me a lot in dealing with Chinese traders. Much obliged. You're welcome. I need some cash for my visit in Shanghai. You need to keep some RMB for the use at the airport. The local government needs a big loan to build more schools. There is no need for him to obtain loans from the bank. He had need of 500 francs. What denominations do you like to have? I like to open a current account. I don't like to bring traveler's checks with me. Do you like to have some small change? I like my money to be deposited in your bank. Your money comes to US $1,859 US. His earnings comes to $20,000 a year. How much does our bill come to? The total expenses amount to $100. Building costs amount to $6 million. Hello, can I do anything for you? Yes, I need some cash for my visit in Shanghai. You change foreign monies, don't you? Yes, we do. What money are you going to change? Some Canadian dollars in traveler's check issued by Royal Bank of Canada. How much? 300 Canadian dollars in all. Here are my 3 checks. All right. Would you please countersign them here? Yes, but where am I to countersign? Oh, just here. The words countersign here in presence of paying agent or cashier are printed there. Also write place and date as specified. Okay, there you are. Your passport, please, and fill in this memo. Oh, yes. By the way, what denominations do you like to have? I don't mind. Well, could you tell me the exchange rate today? It's 624.45 yuan for 100 Canadian dollars. Here you are. Your money comes to 1,859.30 yuan. The discount of 7.5 per thousand has already been deducted. Please check them. The money is correct. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. He converted his francs into dollars. Where can I convert my money for Chinese yuan? What are you going to convert? Banknotes or traveler's checks? Foreign money can be converted at this bank. Britain converted to decimal currency on February the 15th, 1971. Your countersign is not in agreement with the signature on the upper left corner. Your countersign must correspond with specimen signature. Your countersign is inconsistent with the specimen signature. All documents must be in accordance with the terms and conditions of the credit. The banker will compare the signature on traveler's check with the specimen signature. They requested a loan from the bank. Payees of traveler's checks are requested to show their passports for verification. The customers are required to fill out an application form before opening an account. You should first tell the banker what your request is. They requested the bank to advance £5,000 for the project. Could you please tell me where I can convert my money for Chinese yuan? Yes, we just do this for you. What are you going to convert? Banknotes or traveler's checks? Well, 8,000 yuan in notes and 80,000 in traveler's checks. Here are my notes and traveler's checks. The total amount is correct. Would you please countersign these Wanhua bank's checks? Yes. Could you tell me where to sign, please? Just here, on every check. Okay, here they are. Mr. Yamamoto, your countersigns on these checks do not seem to be in agreement with the signatures on the upper left corner. Will you please sign again on their backs? Oh yes, I'll sign again. Are they okay now? Yes, they're quite all right. Your passport, please. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't brought it with me. Then, do you have your identity card or driving license with you? Oh, yes, I have ID card with me. Thank you. You see, Mr. Yamamoto, payees of travelers' checks are requested to show their passports or other papers for verification in converting their foreign monies. I see. Now, wait for a moment, please. There's no hurry. Here you are. These two exchange memos for the transactions just made. One is for the conversion of yen notes and the other for yen checks. Please check the amount. Exactly right. Thank you. My pleasure. We can advance a certain sum of money against your credit card. He asks the bank to advance him 5,000 yuan. $50,000 was advanced to him against his goods. The agricultural bank often advanced money to farmers for seed and fertilizer. The bank allowed to advance money against his securities. The rates for foreign currencies often fluctuate with the international money market. The price of gold does not fluctuate so much recently. The interest rate often fluctuates because of inflation. We call this as fluctuating exchange rate or floating exchange rate. After the pound started floating, other states let their monies float as well. The rate has to be adjusted owing to the fluctuation in the money market. The interest rate had to be adjusted due to the inflation. We must adjust the supply to the current demand. The government adjusted the economy policy to the new situation. We make minor adjustments in gold prices. Hello, may I change some money with my American Express card? Yes, you can use this credit card here. Please show me the card. Here it is. Well, we can advance a certain sum of money against your credit card. How much do you want to draw? Is it possible for me to draw 1,500 US dollars? Yes, that can be done. Then I'll draw a sum of 1,500 US dollars. And this is my passport. Good. Fill in this exchange memo, please. Here is a filled-out exchange memo. Okay, please wait for a while. Here are your Chinese yuan for 1,500 US dollars. And your passport and exchange memo. Please check them. It's okay, but I have a question. Just 2 weeks ago, when I exchanged my US dollars in Beijing, I got less from the same amount of US dollars. Yes, the rates for foreign currencies often fluctuate with the international money market. That's why sometimes you have more and sometimes less. And there's also a difference between buying rate and selling rate. But all banks throughout China have the same rate in dealing in exchange transactions, though the rate has to be adjusted from time to time owing to the fluctuation in the international money market. I understand. That's very reasonable. Thanks a lot for your explanation. It's all right. Goodbye. What should I do to have money transferred to me here from London? Can I have some of my money exchanged into renminbi yuan? We should have the traveler's checks countersigned here. I've got my money transferred to my mother from here. He has already had all the money deposited in the bank. It will take about 10 days to collect the proceeds. It would take 7 days for him to receive the remittance. How long would it take to send money from here to London? Will it take long to exchange some foreign currency here? How long will it take to remit money to New York by telegraphic transfer? You may ask your company to apply for a check drawn on your bank. The buyer applied for a letter of credit to pay $3,000 to the seller. This business firm would apply for a loan. He applied for an extension to his visa. Did you apply for the certificate of export license? How do you do? How do you do? Can I help you? Yes. Would you tell me what I should do to have money transferred to me here from London? Well, the fastest way, I think, is by telegraphic transfer from your bank in London to us. It's from my company. Probably they will send me a check. Can you cash it into pounds for me and have some of them exchanged into renminbi or yuan? Yes, we can, but it will take about 10 days to collect the proceeds if the check is drawn on London Bank. If you ask your company to apply for a check drawn on a bank in Shanghai, we can cash it right away. How would they do that? That will be done through your company's bank in London. The bank can issue a banker's check drawn on their correspondent here in Shanghai. They can issue it in pounds as you hope to. Yes, I need pounds and some RMB yuan. Then I think you should ask them to issue a pound check drawn on our bank. That would be the easiest. I'm sure we have a correspondent relationship with your bank, as we maintain a correspondent relationship with most of the large banks in London. Okay, I'll ask them to do so by fax. Then I can exchange some pounds for Chinese yuan. Yes, that's right. Thank you very much for your information. We can issue a bank transfer direct to your mother's bank. The importer asked the bank to establish a letter of credit in favor of the exporter. We've already opened a letter of credit in your favor. A bill of lading has already been issued today. Please ask the issuing bank to make an amendment of the credit. Be sure everything is clearly written. You must make sure that you have deposited enough money. We must make certain that they will send us money before June. Make sure that all documents are in agreement with the credit. Be sure to bring your exchange memo with you. I want to send the money by mail transfer. The fastest way to send money is to send by telegraphic transfer. We'll send the duplicates by next mail. The payment of the goods will be made by installments. The credit will be sent by airmail. Excuse me, I'd like to send money to the United States. Can I make an outward remittance here? Yes, we can do this for you. What currency are you going to send? I want to send 1,000 US dollars to my mother in New York. Can I buy US dollars from you to send her? Yes, of course. We can issue a bank transfer direct to your mother's bank if you know the bank. Yes, I do. Here is the application form for remittance. Please fill up the name and the address of the beneficiary, the name of the bank, your present address here at the bottom. Be sure everything is clearly written. Thanks. Well, what do TT, MT, and DD mean? Let me explain them to you. TT means telegraphic transfer, MT means mail transfer, and DD means demand draft. Please tick off the one which you like to choose. I see. I want to send the money by mail transfer. Now, here is my filled out application form. Is everything okay? Yes, it's all right. I'll check it for you. Will you check these figures in your current deposit account? We checked up and found all the figures are correct. You should check with the banker before you sign these papers. If we both add up the figures, your result will be a check of mine. Put your name and address here. Put them down to my account, please. They had put in a claim for compensation. A 100 yuan note has been put in circulation. He has put aside a good sum of money. And our commission of $1,500 has been deducted. They will deduct in insurance premium for the total amount. Income tax is normally deducted from a person's wages. Handling charges had been deducted before you got the money. Several deductions were made from your income. Excuse me, could you tell me where the counter for inward remittance is? Yes, here it is. Can I help you? Well, a friend of mine sent me $2,000 through Bank of America, New York 10 days ago. I want to know if the money has arrived or not. Okay, I'll check it for you. Do you have any account here? No, I don't have any account here. Then, please tell me your name and show me your passport. My name is Diana Hope, and here is my passport. Good. Oh, here is $2,000 right for you from New York. How would you like the amount? $1,500 in traveler's checks and the balance in US dollar notes. All right. Please fill in this memo for traveler's checks. Put your name and address here, your passport number, and sign here. Okay, I'll do this. Well, this is the number plate for you. Just a minute. We'll call you when it is ready. Fine, thank you. Mrs. Hope, here is your money, $1,500 in traveler's checks and $485 in cash. And our commission of $15 has been deducted. Please count them. They are correct, thanks. She has left her credit card on our counter. There is a balance of $40 left in my deposit book. $300 from 700 leaves 400. You withdrew 50 yuan and now have 100 left. Shall I leave the exchange memo here? We tried to call you back as soon as the credit card was found. I'll ring you up as soon as the money order arrives. Soon after you left our bank, we found your credit card on the counter. As soon as he got the certificate of deposit, he checked the amount. How soon my mother can receive the money? I greatly appreciate your service. We appreciate your economic assistance. I deeply appreciate your help in finding my credit card. I would much appreciate it if you would help me to claim for the refund. How can we express our appreciation for your economic assistance? Good morning, Peace Hotel. Can I help you? I'd like to speak to Mrs. Jean Strong of room number 736, please. Who's calling, please? My name is Li Lin from the Bank of China, Shanghai branch. Will you hold the line a moment? I'll see if Mrs. Strong is there. Okay, thank you. Mrs. Strong isn't in. May I take a message? Well, please ask her to ring us up when she gets back. Our telephone number is 3266-876. I'd be glad to. Hello? Is that the Bank of China? Speaking. This is Jean Strong speaking. I've been told that you rang me up this morning. What's it for? Well, I want to tell you that your credit card has been left on our counter. Oh dear, I'm so careless. We tried to call you back as soon as it was found, but you had gone away. I'm awfully sorry. Please tell me when I can go to your place to fetch my credit card. Well, you may come to get it back at any time. Our business hours are from 9 to 12 in the morning or 1:30 to 4 in the afternoon. It's very kind of you. I greatly appreciate your service. Maybe I'll come to get it tomorrow morning. Okay, I'll be here tomorrow. Thank you ever so much. See you tomorrow. Not at all. Goodbye. She's having trouble when pushing the button. Did you have any trouble when exchanging the foreign currency? Did you have much trouble cashing the check? The trouble is you didn't push the correct buttons. May I trouble you to pass the ball pen? Is there anything wrong with the machine? What's wrong with the ATM? You've got the wrong number. Something must have gone wrong with the computer. You've done this sum wrong. Everything seems to be in order. The economic situation seems to me quite normal. The exchange rate seems to drop again. It appears to me that his secret number is not correct. The ATM appeared in good working order yesterday. Excuse me, but I can't draw money out of this ATM when I stuck my card into it. Is there anything wrong with the machine? Well, let me see if I can help you. Did you push the correct buttons for your secret number? Yes, I'm sure I did. I used my address as my secret number, so I won't forget it. It's easy to remember. Well, everything seems to be in order. The display board is asking you to enter your secret number again. Maybe you've made a mistake in pushing the number. No, I don't think so. We try it. My secret number is 41107. I live in number 107, 41 Street Avenue. Well, I pushed that number, but the display board is asking you to enter the secret number one more time. Are you sure you are using the correct secret number? Yes. Oh, let me see. Maybe the number should be 10741. I forget it and used the wrong number. Let me try this number. Now, your secret number is correct. Here comes the money. I'm so sorry to have troubled you. My poor memory. Thank you very much. It's okay. You're welcome. By the way, can I change the money back into Canadian dollars? No, not here. You should go to the Bank of China again and bring with you the exchange memo which they gave you when you exchanged your Canadian dollars to RMB yuan last time. And this time, don't forget your passport. They will ask you to show it to them. No, I will be more careful this time. Thank you again. Bye. He's fond of collecting currencies of different countries. Collecting currencies of different countries is his hobby. They're interested in collecting coins and stamps. He has always been fond of securities trading. Jen has a very good collection of foreign coins. It consists of the coins that are in current circulation. Our business contains deposit and money exchange. This bank consists of 12 departments. Deposit contains time deposit and current deposit. How many denominations does a whole set include? How much does a set of coins cost? How much should I pay for a set? What is the price of this set of notes? They sell the securities at a lower price. They spend a lot of money for travels. Excuse me, could you tell me where I can buy sets of coins for collection purposes? Yes, just go to the next counter, please. Thank you. Can I help you? Yes, I'd like to buy some set of coins for collection purposes. Do you sell any of them? Yes, we do. That's good. We've got some set of coins and notes on sale. Okay, but I only want to buy some coins. How is the set of coins? It consists of the coins that are in current circulation. How many denominations does a whole set include, please? Well, a whole set includes 7 different denominations. They are 1 yuan, 50 fen, 20 fen, 10 fen, 5 fen, 2 fen, and 1 fen. You may have a look at it first. Here they are. How much does a set cost? 6 renminbi yuan. May I have 5 sets? I'll keep some as souvenirs for this visit of mine to China, and I'll give some of them to my friends at home to enrich their collections. Yes, certainly. How much should I pay? 30 renminbi yuan? You're right. Here's my traveler's check for $50. Please countersign it and fill up this exchange memo. May I see your passport, please? Yes, here it is. Mr. Palmer, your dollar check is changed into this sum of renminbi yuan. Less 30 yuan for the payment of 5 sets. This is the balance. Here you are. The 5 sets and the balance. These are your passport and also the relative exchange memo for your reference. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. The clerk will inform him that the draft has been collected. I want to inform him of the arrival of his remittance. I was informed that the money had arrived. We'll write to advise you of this. We have advised her that her credit card had been left in our bank. Payment will be made upon your surrendering to us the relative receipt. The company requires that payment be made on time. You should make payment beforehand. The rent is payable in advance. We ask them to effect immediate payment. That may be more convenient for you. Carrying traveler's check is more convenient for tourists. If time deposit is not suitable, open a current account. It does not suit me to use credit card. Our business hours are for the customer's convenience. Hello? The Peace Hotel speaking. May I speak to Mr. Nelson O'Neill of room number 1228, please? Yes, hold on a second. Hello? Owen speaking. Mr. Owen, this is Bank of China, Shanghai branch. I would like to tell you that your draft has duly been collected. Payment will be made upon your surrendering to us the relative provisional receipt for collection. Oh, really? I just badly want some Chinese money. It comes quite in time. Thank you very much indeed. By the way, I want to know if I may open an account in dollar currency with your bank? Yes, we are pleased to do this for you. How do you like to make drawings? By check or upon presentation of your deposit book? I'd prefer to draw by check. Yes, that may be more convenient for you. Are there any formalities I have to go through? Yes, you only need to fill in an application for opening an account. I see. Maybe I'll go to your bank tomorrow morning. Besides opening an account, I'm going to change some dollars into RMB yuan. Thank you for your information. You're welcome. By the way, our banking hours are 9 to 11 in the morning and 1:30 to 4 in the afternoon. Please don't forget to bring along with you the provisional receipt for collection and your passport, Mr. Owen. Okay, thanks a lot. See you tomorrow morning. Goodbye. The central bank will guide the specialized banks to engage in credit activities. This company engaged in both export and import business. They are mainly occupied with trade. He occupied himself with some banking business. Securities trading is his occupation. Now I have a general idea of the banking system in China. I have no idea of loan and discount. Your talk gave me a general idea of your specialized banks. Have you any idea of the exchange rates? Now I've got a clear idea of what the bill of exchange is. Besides these banks, we have other financial institutions. Besides deposit, we also make loans. Besides, they also deal in money exchange. At that time, none of the banks in China dealt in foreign exchange business except the Bank of China. Our bank is open every day except Sunday. I know that the People's Bank of China is the central bank of China, and almost all your banks are state-owned ones. Can you tell me something more about it? Yes, the People's Bank of China, as you know, is a central bank. It is required to assure the macrofinancial balance by using its monetary policy instrument and to guide the specialized banks and other financial institutions to engage in credit activities. Then, what other kinds of banks are there in China? Well, we have the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China and other specialized banks. They are the Bank of China, Agricultural Bank of China, and the People's Construction Bank of China. Bank of Communication is a nationwide universal bank. It was restructured and removed from Beijing to Shanghai in 1987. Good. Now I have a general idea of the banking system in China. Besides these banks, the China International Trust and Investment Corporation was set up in 1979. The China Investment Bank was founded in December in 1980, dealing exclusively in the re-lending of funds borrowed from the World Bank and other sources. I see. Each of the specialized banks has its own key function and scope of business. Yes, they also cooperate with each other. Ours is a banking sector with the People's Bank of China as the central bank, specialized banks and the Bank of Communications as the main body, and other financial institutions as supplements. Thank you for telling me so much about your banks. Private firms handle deposits and loans. That company handles imported goods. I don't know how to handle the ATM. Almost all banks here handle credit. Handling charges are included in this amount. Such laws made it illegal to charge interest on loans. These steps made the inflation worse. This regulation makes exchange easy. Telegraphic transfer makes remittance much faster. High interest rates make people